What's up? Ready to go ride an all-women ride night at a local track. I have been to the women's night twice, and I've been to one open ride there as well on a random Sunday. I'm currently attempting to put on winged eyeliner. Mine never freaking stays on, so we'll see. I'm using the e.l.f. This isn't e.l.f. This is NYX or NYX. Does anyone actually know how to say it? Let me know. But I am using this also in an attempt to see if I can get the eyeliner to stay. But it's super freaking windy today, so that'll be fun. But I'm gonna get ready, head up there, rip some laps, and come home and eat dinner. So come along. Y'all ever do your eyeliner and then all of a sudden it's accidentally like really long? Oops. And we made it. We're here. So you have to go down a little gravel road and then a path before you get to the track. And the direction the arrow's facing shows which way the track is running that day. This is my favorite way to go. So I was very happy. This is only my third time here, but I quickly learned this was my favorite direction. So you essentially have to ride a full lap before you can get over to the pit stop area where you can stop, check in, say hi, sign anything you need to sign if you haven't been there before, and just make yourself known. I love Ladies Night because there's just such a variety of bikes and people and styles of bikes and speeds, and it's just a blast. The track's a little less busy, so you don't have to worry so much about staying out of people's way or trying to worry about somebody coming up behind you, which realistically, if they're coming up behind you, they should know how to pass you safely, but still, it just a little bit more free time on the track, which is always nice to help build confidence. So I went over and said hello, chit-chatted, checked in, before heading out for my first laps on the track. I've been on street bikes, motorcycles for over a decade, but I don't have a lot of experience with track style riding, so finding apexes of corners and leaning into corners instead of out of them like you would on a dirt bike still feels uncomfortable and foreign to me. So the first things I was working with and really focusing on is gonna sound like everything, because honestly it kind of is, but overall just body positioning, really working on leaning into the corners and letting the bike naturally do what it wants to do. On a dirt bike, you weight the outside peg and you lean your weight to the outside of the bike. On a street bike, you lean in and you accentuate what the bike wants to do. You help it lean the way that it wants. All feels very backwards to me, so trying to get really used to that and making sure my body positioning is good. I'm not the greatest at actually moving my hips around on the bike and moving my butt over, so trying to get comfortable with that as well as I come through corners. Another thing I'm working on is identifying the apex of the corners, which today was nice because they put out X's on one of the tougher corners. It's a little sharper and the apex is a lot later than you'd think it was, which helped a ton, so that was fantastic. I think it's this corner right here actually. And that was really, really helpful because the cone signified where you roll back onto the throttle, and that's the other thing I'm working on is a smooth throttle throughout the corners. I come into the corners off throttle. So I'm really trying to work on maintaining smooth throttle and maintaining some throttle, not just coasting into the corners, but maintaining a smooth throttle throughout the corner. That will help me just kind of stay in the line that I need to be in. So yeah, it's basically everything. That's what I'm working on, but I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Here's where I decided to switch into the full POV with the Insta360. I have the X4 and I really like it, side note. But anyway, so this is where I switched into the full view. So this is where you'll get to see that I don't really, these corners are a little more slight, so I don't really need to move my hips as much. But even here, like I'm kind of late coming into that, and I feel weird trying to hang off the inside of the bike and hang on with that outside leg. So still working on feeling comfortable with that. So I'm going to stop yapping and just let you guys enjoy seeing some laps on the track and what it looks like. And before I know it, it was time to go home. So we packed everything up, headed down the track, and back to the off-road we went. It was such a fun night, and I cannot wait to do it again. We are back. I don't know what's going on with my hair. It's incredibly windy. The ladies' nights are the best because it's just a little less busy, a little less intimidating. Great way to like really practice cornering and getting better speed and angles around the corners. I'm really not good at identifying the apex of the corner, and I'm also not good at body positioning because I'm just so used to dirt bikes, and it's completely and entirely opposite. I had a really good time. Can't wait to go back, hopefully soon. Actually, guys, the eyeliner, it held up. Let's go. Until next time.